No. He needs a strength of 30, and he has a strength of 27. So we'll get there soon enough on that one. Okay, let's talk to Irvin and get out of here.
Maker, I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better, but I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours.
Very well, lead on.
I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
So we have completed the Mage's Guild. Oh, here we go.
Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Aldred is dead.
Aldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
I believe well, what does the Knight Commander think then?
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough. I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
And what's the Darkspawn? I require aid.
I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
You mean the first enchanter?
Yes, Irving. For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
Excuse me? Okay.
Here we are, the tower in disarray, the Circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
The Blight drove me here to seek aid.
The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
So I have your word?
You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
Wynne, we need you here. The Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This woman is brave and good, and capable of great things. If she will accept my help, I will help her accomplish her goals.
I would be honored to have you join me, Wynne. Mostly because you're my hero, and if without you, I'm buggered.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
Goodbye for now. Oh, so I nearly forgot. Can the Circle go to Redcliffe to save a possessed child?
The child is possessed. But killing the demon would mean killing the... Unless you intend to enter the Fade. Yes, it can be done with a group of mages. I shall gather what mages I can, and we shall leave promptly. A life is at stake.
Okay. So, luckily enough, I can go off and do other things before I have to go and deal with the child possessed. But, yep, so I have saved the Mage's Tower, and I have their support. And I have the Mage's help for dealing with the issue of Connor. So I think all in all that was a successful trip to the Mage's Tower.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Yes. Not so much need supplies, I need to dump a load of stuff on you from a great height. Yes. Okay. Now, in other games, there's been right, that's useful for someone else. There's always a nice, useful junk option, which allows you to just dump all your junk, shiny gold item, from a great height. I mean, look at all these bows. I don't think I need these bows. I definitely don't need iron staffs. Nearly getting there. Nearly there with that. Only a bit more dex to get that. Alright. Don't need that. Red steel. Red steel's vaguely useful. I might use that myself for compared to win. Okay. I don't need those. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'll sort out the collars at some point. Don't need that. Ooh, Templar armor. Oh, I might put that on. I bet that's better than what Alistair's wearing. Yeah, it's a lot better than what Alistair's wearing. Right, he can wear that. I'm gonna keep that for stem, which means I don't need that, I don't need that, and I don't need that. Okay, dragon plate, that's for stem for later. Okay. Ooh, get rid of these, get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, get rid of that. And that's about it from that. Now Alistair looks like a real Templar. Just don't tell him that, he'll kind of not be happy. Okay, Templar shield. Might as well keep that. Yeah, you can keep that. Yeah. There we go. Oh dear lord, that's so much better. Okay, I haven't even taken... What bow is she even using right now? That's better.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Yeah, alright, let's trade. Okay. So, get rid of those. Oh, don't know about them yet. And get rid of that. If I wanted that, I'd need more strength. What's Liliana got? Liliana. She needs more strength. What's her strength right now? 18. So she could. I'll keep that on the off chance that she will get it long term. Okay, time to run away. Back to camp.
On it.
Well, that was definitely interesting. On a scale of 1 to interesting, that definitely rates as
The Blight. How will you end it?
Whoa. We have to fight the archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
Wait, you doubt I'm really a warden?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
I'm new to the wardens.
Will you make that excuse to the Archdemon, or the victims it claims in the meantime?
Jeez, man! God's sake! Yeah. I wish they wouldn't do that. But they do. So, I'm going to clear some crap out of my inventory through the gifts. Now, I'll leave that for the moment, because I know what that's for, but now I can't use that particular bit until she actually talks to me about something. So, I think she'll like this.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Okay, I think for the moment that's all that I have that she wants before I go and now Wynne, for some reason, likes this.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
And who else have we got here? Well, Alistair likes runestones.
I could get used to this, you know.
Damn boy. And Sten likes paintings.
I am impressed. My thanks.
And the dog likes a bone. But he always loves me, so. Right, so that's those. But the most important one right now is this one. And when...
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
You're welcome. What do you hope to find within it?
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her.
I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Okay. Now, as you can see, a boatload of people like me more, and people have acquired skills, and as you can see, because I have now successfully acquired one of the treaties, got one of the treaty partners to say yes, we now have an emissary. He asks for certain things to be added to these boxes, and they, I think, will improve the abilities of the fighters in the end game that you get from the Mages Guild and every other guild, every other group of people. I'll come to that more in a bit. Okay? Right now I'm just going to have a quick chat to Ileana.
I must say that traveling with you has opened my eyes to how wrong some are about the Dalish.
Oh.
You are not at all savage, and I've not seen you snatch away women and children without provocation.
My people are often misunderstood. We're used to it.
If my people were more open to interacting with yours, we could do away with such misperceptions.
There are closed-minded individuals on both sides.
I hear many city folk talk about how wonderful it must be to live simpler lives, close to the earth. They could learn from the Dalish.
Do you think as a quaint curiosity meant for study?
I'm sorry. I did not mean it like that. I wasn't trying to belittle your culture. I have met very few elves, and those that I have met were pledged to the service of Orlesian nobles.
I could never live like that.
Elven servants are well compensated for their services. Some of them live richer lives than humans. A well-trained elven servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are nimble and dexterous, and many people find them pleasing to look at.
So should I offer myself to some Orlesian noble?
No, I did not mean it that way. Oh, my words were clumsily chosen. I did not mean to offend. I am sorry.
Apology accepted.
Thank you. You have given me a lot to think about.
Okay, now I'm going to leave the video there, and in the next video we're going to do a bit more talking to Ileana, and then we're going to head off to Redcliffe to sort out Connor, and then onwards to either the Basilican Forest to find out what on earth is going on with this werewolf, Whitefang issue, Witherfang, or head to Orzammar to see if we can get the dwarves all on side, or as following the current line of trend, see what problem has gone down in for the dwarves recently that we are destined to solve. So, ta-ta for now, see you soon.